Good morning, students. Today we will start with another chapter in the first semester syllabus, and the name of the chapter is Solution. Now the question is, what are solutions? Solutions are the homogeneous mixture of two or more than two components whose composition can be varied within a certain limit. So the first is the definition of solution. Solutions. These are the homogeneous mixtures of two or more than two components. Solutions are homogeneous mixture of. Solutions are the homogeneous mixture of two or more than two component. Homogeneous mixture of two or more than two components. Two or more than two components. Two or more than two components whose composition can be varied within a certain limit. Whose composition can be varied within a certain limit. Can be varied within a certain limit. Am I clear? Or you may also call them as the true solutions. So what are true solutions? These are the mixture of, or the homogeneous mixture of two. Homogeneous means uniformly mixed. So the mixture of two or more than two components whose composition can be varied within a certain limit. Now in a solution, if the number of components are two, the solution will be called as a binary solution. So if the number of components we consider, and then the type of solution, number of components and type of solution. If in a solution the number of components are two components, then the solution will be a binary solution. If the number of components are three, then the solution will be a ternary solution. Am I clear? If four, then the solution will be a quaternary solution. If the number of components are four, then it will be quaternary solutions. Am I getting clear? So what is a solution? It is a homogeneous mixture of two or more than two components whose composition can be varied and can be varied within a certain limit. If in a solution there are two components, it is a binary solution. If three, ternary. If four, it will be called as a quaternary solution. Student, you may also define solution may be called as single phase containing two or more than two components. As a note, you may write it up. Solution may be regarded as a single phase. Solution is a single phase containing two or more than two components. It is a single phase which will be containing two or more than two components. Single phase containing two or more than two components. Am I clear? So it is a single phase which will be containing two or more than two components. Now in our syllabus of a class 12th, we have to discuss the binary solutions. Am I getting clear? What are binary solutions? All those solutions which contain two components. Depending upon the solute and the solution, the binary solutions can be classified into various categories. So types of a binary solution. What are the various types of binary solutions? Types of a binary solutions. If we consider the various types of binary solutions, we have a solute, then solvent, and then the physical state of the solution. So we'll make a table of a solute, then solvent, then a solvent, and then the physical state of the solution. Then the physical state of the solution along with example. Physical state of solution, and then example of this. The various example of these kind of a solution, and then the example. Now remember, we may have, based on the solute and the solvent, we may have 9 types of a solution, binary solution. Suppose the first one is the solvent is a gas. In the second also, the solvent is a gas. In the third also, the solvent is a gas. Here the solute can be gas, liquid or solid. Solute suppose is a gas, then liquid and gas. Gas, liquid and solid. Am I clear? So it will be a solution of a gas in gas, solution of liquid in gas, solvent is a gas, and solution of solid in a gas. In all these cases, the physical state of the solution, it will be gas. Here again, the physical state of the solution will be gas. Physical state of the solution will be a gas. Am I getting clear? If you take, so it is a solution of gas in gas, solution of liquid in gas, and the solution of solid in gas. If you look at the various example of this, solution of gas in gas, we all know air. Air is a mixture of gases. So mixture of oxygen, nitrogen, etc. Example of this will be air. Or we may take mixture of oxygen, nitrogen, any other gas. Mixture of oxygen, nitrogen, etc. Is it clear? Now solution of liquid in gas. The today's weather or these days weather is the best example for this. This is humidity, that is water vapors in air. Solution of liquid in gas, the best example can be given from the day-to-day experience is humidity. That is water vapors in air. Water vapors in air. Example over here will be the water vapor in air. Am I getting clear? And then the solid dissolved in gas. When the solid is dissolved in gas, you must have seen the various processes of sublimation, such as camphor, if kept in an open air, it will sublime and dissolve in air. So camphor in air, dust particle in air, etc. Camphor in air. Example over here will be camphor in air. Or we may take dust particles in air. Dust particles in air over here. So camphor in air or the dust particle in air. These are the 3 types of a solution of a gas in which the solvent is a gas. Now there may be a possibility when the solvent is liquid. When the solvent is liquid, here again this will be a liquid, and then here again it will be a liquid. The solute will be gas dissolved in liquid. Here the gas dissolved in liquid. Here in the second case it will be a liquid dissolved in liquid over here. So gas dissolved in liquid, and then the liquid dissolves in a liquid. Gas dissolved in liquid, and then a liquid dissolved in liquid, and then over here again will be a liquid dissolved in liquid. When gas is dissolved in liquid, the physical state of the solution will be liquid, because solvent is a liquid. Here again the physical state will be liquid. physical state will be liquid. And then here again, the physical state will be a liquid. Student, we all know how is the solution formed. Solute, when dissolved in solvent, it will result in the formation of a solution. Fine, we have done this earlier in the lower classes. What is solute? Solute is that component of the solution which dissolves in a solvent. And solvent is that component of the solution which have a same state of aggregation as that of the solution. Here I say, if the solvent is liquid and the solute is a gas, so gas dissolved in liquid, the solution will be in the liquid form. Example, the air dissolved in water, like the cold drinks etc. we take. Fine. Example can be oxygen dissolved in water. Example of this will be oxygen dissolved in water. Or we may take carbon dioxide dissolved in water. The cold drinks that you take, it has a carbon dioxide dissolved in water. Carbon dioxide dissolved in a water. Oxygen dissolved in water or the carbon dioxide dissolved in water. Is it clear? Yes. Now, when we have a liquid dissolved in liquid, milk in water, alcohol in water are the example. Example of this will be milk in water. Milk in a water. Or we may take alcohol in water. Milk in water or alcohol in a water. So, when we have a milk in water or alcohol in water. Am I clear? Now, third is when solid dissolves in liquid. Third will be when solid dissolves in liquid. The solute is solid and it is dissolved in liquid. Example will be sugar in water or a salt in water. Example over here will be sugar in water. Or we may take salt in water. Sugar in water or salt in a water. Sugar in water or the salt in water. So, these are the second type of a solution in which the solution is in the form of a liquid. Here the gas may dissolve in liquid, liquid may dissolve in liquid or the solid may dissolve in liquid. Examples you may learn. First was when the solution was in the form of a gas. There were the three types of a solution, binary solution, gas dissolved in gas, liquid dissolved in gas and the solid dissolves in gas. Further, if we continue with this list and write over here again the solute, then the solvent, the same list is being continued over here. Solute, then a solvent, then the physical state of the solution. Solute, solvent, then physical state of solution. And then over here will be the example. Physical state of the solution and then example. Now, the sixth type of a solutions or a binary solution we have done. The next will be when the solution is in the form of a solvent is in the form of a solid. So, solvent is always solid. Here in the second case also, this will be solid. Here again it will be solid. Naturally, the solute will be a gas dissolved in solid. Here it will be a liquid dissolved in solid. And here it will be a solid dissolved in a solid. Am I clear? Now, when gas dissolved in solid, the solution over here will be in the solid form. Here again, it will be in the form of a solid. Here again, it will be in the form of a solid. When a gas is dissolved in solid, as for example, hydrogen gas adsorbed on any catalyst surface like palladium, platinum, etc. So, hydrogen adsorbed on palladium or platinum catalyst. We have learned this or studied this in the class 11th when we discussed the methods of preparation of alkenes. Then the liquid in solid, these are amalgams like zinc amalgam, mercury in zinc, This is amalgam. We all know what are amalgams. Amalgams are the alloys of liquid in solid. As for example over here is mercury in zinc. Similarly, we may take another example. Mercury in gold can be the another example of this. Now solid dissolved in a solid. If we take the solid dissolves in solid, the various examples over here can be alloys. The example over here can be alloys. Alloys like, you suppose we have a zinc plate, and then over here in touch with this, we put a copper plate. This is a plate of a zinc and this is a plate of a copper. What we will observe, some of the particles of zinc will be towards the copper, some of the particles of copper will be towards the zinc. Ultimately, it will become a homogeneous mixture. And that will be called as an alloy, and it is a type of a solution of solid in solid. So, solid in solid, best examples are alloys. The city of Zagadri is a city of alloys. Brass. Brass is an alloy. Fine. So, we may take many examples over here. Example of this will be brass. This is a brass over here. Is it clear or not over here, student? So, brass, it is an alloy of zinc in copper. I think I shall be very clear. So, based on the number of components in the solution can either be binary, ternary or quaternary. Number of binary solutions can be 9, in which the solution will either be in the gas phase or in the liquid phase or in the solid phase. When the solution is in the form of a liquid, then it can be gas in a liquid, liquid in liquid and solid in liquid. Student, always remember in this class 12 syllabus, in detail we have to discuss the 3 types of a solution. Solution of gas in liquid, liquid in liquid and solid in liquid. This is class 12 syllabus. So, in this chapter we will be discussing with you these 3 types of a solution. Am I clear? Solution of gas in liquid, solution of liquid in liquid and the solution of solid in liquid. What is solution? A homogeneous mixture of 2 or more than 2 components whose composition can be varied within a certain limit. If the solution is made up of a 2 component, it is called as a binary solution. So, what is solution? Solute. When dissolved in solvent, it is called as a solution. What is solute? A component which dissolved in a solvent. Solute is a component of solution which dissolves in solvent, which dissolves and dissolves in solvent. Am I clear? Now, if I ask you what is solvent? Solvent is that component of the solution which have the same state of aggregation as that of the solution. So, solvent. What is solvent? It is that component. It is that component of solution. It is that component of solution which have same state of aggregation, which have same state of aggregation as that of the solution, which has a same state of aggregation as that of a solution. Same state of aggregation as that of a solution. I think I shall be clear. Yes or no? Fine. As for example, if you say 40% sugar solution. Yes. Here we say 60% sugar solution. Now, in this case, 40 gram will be sugar and 60 parts will be water. Yes or not? Here 60 parts will be of sugar. Here 40 parts will be of water. Here what is the solvent? Water. 60 parts. Here it will be a water, because solution will be in the form of a liquid, and between these two water is in the form of a liquid. Here again the solution will be liquid, although this is present in the lesser amount, but since it is present in the form of a liquid, so here again the water will be a solvent. Am I clear? So solute is that component of the solution which dissolves in a solvent. Solvent is that component of the solution which have a same state of aggregation as that of the solution. I mean to say, in whatever form the solution is present, the same form must be that of a solvent. And based on the solute and solvent, we have discussed with you the 9 types of a binary solution, out of which 3 are to be discussed in detail as per the class 12 syllabus: gas in liquid, liquid in liquid, and the solid in liquid. The gas in liquid example is oxygen dissolves in water. Liquid in liquid, milk dissolved in water, alcohol dissolved in water. Solid in liquid, sugar in water, or the salt in water. So I think the introductory lecture of this must be very, very clear to you. In this chapter of solution, now from the next lecture, one by one, I'll try to discuss with you the solution of gas in liquid first of all, then the solution of liquid in liquid, and then the solution of a solid in liquid. I hope you must have understood this, student. With this hope, I am summing up the lecture. Try to make the notes of the same and learn thoroughly. We will also be sending you the multiple choice questions. The sample question paper from the board has already been received by you. Otherwise, if someone has not seen, they may see the website of the board. All the papers are there. With the hope that you will be working hard, and your board examinations are starting in the month of November, which is the first semester examination. You start working hard. With the hope you will be doing well. I am summing up the lecture. We'll meet again in the next lecture. Till then, thank you.